Hello and welcome back. We are out here today planting our garlic crop. It is the very end of October, so we are right in our window here in North Georgia. We've gotten some frost, but we haven't had our deep freeze, and I still don't think that's expected to come. I mean, how long do you think until the ground actually freezes here? It's not till like after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I would say end of November.
End of November, so we've got plenty of time. We're in a really good window. I have planted garlic as late as January here, and it did fine. Okay. So we are getting our crop out. I am planting a hardneck variety. I don't remember the actual variety. I'll flash it here on the screen. And Aaron and I were talking about it this morning. I really like the hardneck. It stores really well. You get these really nice, big, beautiful bulbs and cloves. They're easy to harvest out of the ground because the neck is hard. It doesn't pull away. The bulbs, the cloves don't seem to separate.
She said we were talking. I was just listening. It was...
Hey, that's important. And anyway, I prefer it, but it's really hard to braid. And our goal here is to braid it. So I've been playing around with some ideas and trying to see, but I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket and then be like, oh no, I grew all this and this isn't going to work. But I do have some soft neck from last year that I saved back from seed. So I am going to plant that as well. Or I should say he's going to plant that as well. I'm like just the idea and the visionary, right? This takes two. What?
Visionary?
I'm the one who came up with the garlic idea. You gotta give me some credit, right? Anyway, so that's what we're working on. We are amending the soil with a bunch of like wood ash and stuff from our fire pit. I did this last year and the garlic grew really well in it. And then we're going to cover it and mulch it down with a thick layer of wood chips. That's what, after talking to a friend and Aaron and I going back and forth, have decided is going to be the plan. I usually always plant in hay, but our hay man is not doing hay anymore, and I don't think we can get those spent, rotten round bales like we used to, especially for the price that we got it for. So we found a local tree company that just dumped some mulch. So that's what we're gonna go with and say a prayer that it works out. I mean, I'm sure it will. People have been doing this forever. It's just new to hear. And anytime you try switching it up, it gets a little nerve-wracking for me anyway. Oh, you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Now I usually put some form of weed barrier down, like cardboard. I had bought this paper stuff and that was a pain. But we're pretty confident with the deep mulch. We shouldn't have a big weed problem. We're just going to go ahead and put a layer down now, and then once it sprouts and it gets a good sprout on it, we'll come back and re-layer it. Garlic is a pretty easy crop. They don't like too much water because it can rot them, but they grow pretty well here with our inconsistent rain patterns in the fall that we have. We can go from like being like October was so dry. I think it's rained one day this month. And then we can go to like we live in the rainforest where it's raining every day nonstop for weeks on end. So having the mulch down helps with the water retention, keeps things moist when it's dry, and it works really well. And this is just a little hack that we figured out to break open your hardneck. Sometimes it works. And when it works, it's great. When it doesn't, I'm just back to peeling it apart. There you go. Pulls the stem out, and then you can just break your cloves up. If you're new to garlic, I'm going to show you, just give you a little tutorial here. If you've watched our channel, you've already seen me do this because we plant garlic every year. So this is your clove, and this is the bottom of it. So this is where the roots are going to come out. You want to put it in the ground just like this. This is the tip, and this is where the sprout will come out of. You really only need to plant it as deep as the clove is. So your whole, you know, really only needs to be about this deep, and then just cover it with a nice layer of dirt and some mulch. The mulch also helps for the winter time if you get a lot of snow and frost, it helps protect this. Oh my gosh, a yellow jacket just landed on me. It helps protect it, keeps it from rotting and getting too wet. So yeah, that's how we do it, and it works every time.
Because they have a lot of candy on them. Oh, they probably don't. Well, not a lot, but they have candy. No, they don't. Did you get it? Brayden, really close. I kind of started. And working. Yeah. That's way better.
So here Aaron is using the tractor to cut some rows in. It just saves on some time and manual labor. And then he also uses it to kind of dump the mulch over the beds, and then we can just go in and smooth it out. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Lord bless and keep you. Until next time.